Good morning, guys. So, no trip to Bulgaria, especially to Plovdiv, would be complete without a little day trip to the Black Sea. So today we are heading to the beautiful Black Sea, which is great because it's stinking hot here and we're gonna go escape the heat a little bit. So we're going to a little town that's been recommended to us by a ton of locals called Sozopol, and we're gonna see the water.
So we're taking the bus today, and there's a bus station right behind where we're staying. They were sold out this morning. So now, instead of walking 5 minutes, or actually less than that, 30 seconds to get to the bus station right behind us, we're having to walk 43, almost 45 minutes to the other bus station because we're cheap and we've decided that
It's not about being cheap.
No, we decided that we're probably going to be on the bus pretty much all day for about 4 hours. Three to four. We're going to be on the bus for 3 to 4 hours, so we decided that we needed to get our morning walk in before we sit for a while.
Yeah. So we're trying to make good choices.
Make good
telling myself
make good choices.
every time I need to choose between the elevator and the 8 flights of stairs. So far, I mostly choose the elevator. Step 1. Find the bus. Check. After a couple way longer than necessary bus stops that took a lot longer than we thought.
Absolutely.
We have finally made it to Sozopol, which is our final destination for today. It took about 5.5 hours. Should have taken about 4.5, but oh well, we're here and we are hungry. Let's eat.
So some of the hard things that we're having in Albania and Bulgaria is things don't look the way we think they should look. Like this sign is supposed to be Slanche, was it S-L-A-N, was it A-N-T?
S-E, I think, yeah.
And that looks nothing like that. And Google actually took us like 3 houses down this way. So getting around is not the easiest.
All right, guys, it has been blazing hot in Plovdiv for like days, blazing hot. And then we come to the beach today and it's like cloudy and windy and cool.
Yeah.
Rude. What you got over there?
Seafood salad, or the Bahama Mama salad. So it has a variety of seafood, as in looks like crab, mussels, squid, and then iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, and olives. Cucumber.
I super love black olives. They're one of my favorite foods. And I got a little excited, grabbed one, popped it in my mouth, and remembered way too late that I'm in Europe and it still has the pit in it, and I hurt my tooth real bad. But it's all good. I'm okay now. So what's the name of the second beach, love?
Hermanites.
What?
Harmonites. Yeah, I knew that.
There it is. Oh, it's so cute. Bean bags on a little white boardwalk. How cute. So there are 2 beaches here at Sozopol. One is called Central Beach, right? And it's really small. It's just got like a boardwalk kind of, or a street running down it. One little beach area, kind of cove, and maybe like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 restaurants along it. But it does have a big like kiddie park area with a shotgun swing and go-karts and all kinds of things they can drive, and inflatables and stuff, so that's fun. And you can do parasailing over there. But over here on Harmonite Beach, it's much bigger. There's a long kind of U-shaped curve over here with lots of beautiful white sand. There's umbrellas as far as you can see, and tons of cute little beach bars and huts. And then along the main street, one street over from the beach, there is like a carnival. There is shopping, there are carnival games, there is food of every kind that you can imagine. all kinds of fair food. It smells like funnel cake over here, even though I didn't see any funnel cakes. All kinds of souvenirs, and it's just super, super fun and cute. And also, look at this big, giant, incredible moon tonight. It's so pretty. So I love when we find places like this that are obviously very popular, but until 2 days ago I'd never heard of in my whole life, because I don't know, it just reminds you how big and beautiful the world is and how much there's left to see. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning, guys. So we are going out today. We're up pretty early for us. So we're gonna go out and explore cute little Sozopol since we only have 1 day here. But first, coffee. Lots of coffee.
So we've had a very interesting start to this morning. We got here about halfway down to where we're gonna go get some coffee and breakfast. And Abby remembers, oh no, I took our passports out of and put them in a drawer. And I didn't know she did that. And so luckily she remembered, and now she had to run back up to the hotel and hopefully get our passports.
That was way too much energy exertion before my coffee. I forgot our passports in the room. We found a fishing boat from the 1700s-ish. How cute. I want it. I would hang pretty flower boxes under all those shutters with pretty flowers. It's pretty expensive, especially by Bulgarian standards, to stay in one of these older homes right on the beach. I mean, it's not like the Maldives expensive, but it's a pretty good chunk of cash. Okay, so there's some really cute stuff up here. There's an ethnographic museum. It probably has some Viking stuff in it because it was financed by Iceland and Norway, it says. There's a few little art galleries, which appear to be mostly closed right now. Well, I just spent way too much on some painted rocks and seashells, but it's my niece's birthday and I'm going home for her birthday in like a few weeks.
Yeah.
And the child is, like her mother, addicted to like rocks and weird things. So she now has some Bulgarian rocks that I paid way too much for, but she'll love them, so it's worth it. And we supported local, right? I'm sure that lady probably hasn't sold a lot of rocks this year, so.
Well, we're not in like the tourist booth area.
Right.
So she was just had her own little stand on the corner, kind of way off by herself, so.
Yeah, on this end of Old Town. And she didn't speak any English, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There's some sort of significance to them. There's a word written on the inside of each of the shells, and we're not sure if it's where she found them, or the child who painted them, or if it's some sort of motivational word. Like, we really have no idea, so they're mystery rocks. This little peninsula is really pretty. It reminds me of like Giant's Causeway or something. Sozopol is one of the oldest Bulgarian towns on the Black Sea. One source said that the Greeks settled it in about the 7th century BC, but another one said they found arches out in the water from like the 3rd or 4th millennium BC. So, I don't know. all of these old houses just sort of fall down the hill in layers, and some of them are hotels and some of them are restaurants, and they just kind of stack down the hill to the sea. Well, as my dad would say, we got rookie dude at the beach today because he told us it was, the guy at the restaurant last night told us it was 7 lev for a beach chair to rent for the day. And we're like, oh, okay, that's a good price, that's great. So we go down today and we rent it, or actually we don't see anyone for hours. We're sitting there, we don't see anyone. And then about when it's time for us to go, the boy comes by to collect payment. We're like, okay. And so it turns out it's $7 per each chair and another $7 for the umbrella. So it ended up being like 21 lev for our little beach chair experience. Oh well. Do you remember your facts yet?
No.
Ryan was supposed to be in charge of the facts, but then he forgot them. They weren't very facty. They were whack facts. They weren't very facty facts. I can see it better from this angle.
Okay. I was gonna say, what are you seeing over there?
It looked like an Indian with a feather headdress. What are we supposed to see here? Would you hurry up with it? So there are a few really cute things that you can tour around here. But I don't know what else to say.